Hey, Chris here, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to show you why I think you should start investing for your child from the day that they are born. And not only that, I'm going to show you the best way to do it here on the laptop. Before we jump on the laptop though, I'll just quickly mention my daughter's YouTube channel, which has been set up to track her investing journey throughout her life. And basically, the beginning of every month, I'm going to do an upload on there, just sharing how much money her junior ISA is now holding and how much more I'm adding to it each and every month. Of course, the link for that will be down in the description if you're interested in checking it out. But having said that, getting on the laptop here, we can see here that we're on one of my favorite sites, the Compound Interest Calculator site, and I'll leave a link for this down in the description for anyone that wants to have a play with it. It is quite fun once you get into it in a kind of sad way, I guess. But the way I've set this up is we're going to look at it as if we're putting £20 in to your Vanguard Junior ISA, and you're going to be investing in the ticker symbol VUSA, which is the S&P 500 fund. So that's the top 500 companies in the US. Now, over the years, the average return that's given is 10.9% per year. So I've just put it in as 10% per year here. And I've set it up for 60 years. So this is from the day that your child is born to their 60th birthday. So it's a very long investment window here. But this is all about setting your child up for a very safe and secure financial future, starting as early as possible and then only needing to put very small amounts of money in. Now, if we go down here, we've put deposits on to £20 a month, so it's monthly, 20 quid a month. And I've also clicked on the increased deposits yearly with inflation. So the annual inflation rate on average grows by 2.49%. So I've put 2.5% there. And then you just click calculate and it drops you down here and shows you how much money you'll have based on what figures you put in. Now, as we can see there, putting that £20 a month in from the day they're born to their 60th birthday means that you'll have put in yourself £32,639. And you can see there on the future investment value, it'll be just over £1 million as a total value. Now, that is just literally, you've enabled your child there to retire and be a millionaire when they're 60 just from £20 a month. Now, to show you the reason why this is so important that you start early is if we change this to 30 years, so your child would be starting at, say, age 30 and investing for 30 years to age 60. If we then press calculate on that, so I've not changed the amounts or anything, it's still £20 a month. Instead of getting just over £1 million, they'd actually be getting £51,500. So just a ridiculous difference there. And the reason why is, and I've spoken about this on the channel before, but it's the compounding effect of the longer you do it for, the more benefits you're going to get. So even with this amount, you can see all the money is made there at the end. And if we put that back to 60 years, I'll show you the graph better here. So this is the graph where if you're doing it for 60 years, you can see at the start in the first 20 years there, so where my mouse is there at year 20, the total balance there is really not a huge amount. It's like £15,000 around there. And then you can see as it goes along, it's a ridiculous growth there towards the end. Now, if they were doing this for 30 years and they put in, say, £100 as their initial balance and then £100 a month there, we'll go ahead and calculate that, and I bet you that it's not going to be anywhere near that £1 million. So there you have it. It's actually 258,000, call it £250,000. So that just shows that even putting 5 times more of the amount in each month, £100 instead of 20, they're only going to end up with a quarter of the amount that they could have had by putting just £20 a month in from birth. Now, this is insanely easy to get started with. All we will do here is just go to vanguardinvestor.co.uk and click on what we offer, and then there it says Vanguard Junior ISA. If you click that, and I'll leave a link to vanguardinvestor.co.uk down below. But yeah, as it says here, give your child a head start, and this is basically in the Junior ISA. The reason why it's so good is because, as it says here, Our Junior Stocks and Shares ISA is a tax-efficient account that lets you invest for your child's future. Any returns are free from income tax and capital gains tax. So no matter what, when you get to that, when your child gets to that £1,000,000 there, they'll have no taxes to pay on it whatsoever. It's all of their money to keep. Now, you can invest at the moment up to £9,000 per year, but £20 a month is only 240. So you could make that, if you did, it would be insane the amount of money, but if you did £9,000, if this was within your budget, and for 60 years, and then you did £9,000, so you started with 9 grand and then deposited 9,000 per year. This is going to be a crazy amount of money. I know not everyone is going to want to do £9,000 a year from 0 to 60. But then on their 60th birthday, they'd actually have nearly £39 million there. But that just gives you an example of what is possible if you could afford there to put that full 9 grand a year in. Now, why do we want to use Vanguard here, in my opinion? By the way, none of this is financial advice, it's just what I'm personally doing. Vanguard have a very low account fee of just 0.15% per year, so it's very low. To give you a comparison there, someone like, a broker like Hargreaves Lansdown charged 3 times that, so they charge 0.45%. AJ Bell charged 0.25%, so it's even cheaper than AJ Bell, who are quite good. But it's ridiculously low cost here. And on top of that, Vanguard is an extremely reliable platform. They were founded in May 1975. As of January 2021, they had around $7 trillion of assets under management. So having done all this research myself to get my daughter set up with this, I really cannot see any other platform that's going to offer as much value as Vanguard can over such a long investing term. And this is something with the S&P 500 Vanguard fund, you can just keep putting money in each month, not have to worry about it. If it drops down in value, you just, again, add more money in and not worry at all, because it's, remember, a very, very long investment window of 60 years. If you found this video of value, though, please do drop a like below. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, and until next time, I will see you in the next one.